everyone. So, what we're going to talk about is what was it like in Thailand. Let's go. So yeah, in Thailand it is incredibly hot if you're going there outside the winter season. So daily temperatures are 34, 37, sometimes 38. You're European, you've never experienced that heat, you will overheat fairly fast. If you spend 15 minutes in the sun and don't get air conditioning or a fan or a roof to give you some shade, you will start overheating fast. The air is also weird because the air feels more difficult to breathe out there because it's hotter. All you're doing is breathing in hot air. So the air is thicker. Yeah. What do things cost out there? Well, it's interesting because what I'm learning is that our British money, the sterling, does not go very far in Thailand at all. Anyone that tells you everything in Thailand is super cheap is lying. They are lying. It is BS, none of it's true. So at the moment the exchange rate is for £1 you get 42 baht. You go, oh, that sounds like a lot. It isn't. Because if you go and say buy a frozen meal from 7-Eleven, then, and that's cost you what, 39 baht for a small pot of whatever you bought, that's like 90p. If you go and buy yourself like a decent frozen meal, that's going to be like £1.10 to you. So say a frozen meal was 49 baht or 59 baht, it's like £1.10 and £1.20. So you can see our money does not go very far in that country. Only way that you find things are cheaper is when you say go and buy a coffee locally in Thailand. Because if you go into like to buy a coffee in this country, and you got to spend like £2.40. In Thailand, it's more like you're spending less than £2, to buy a cup of coffee. If you go to 7-Eleven and buy like a small cup of coffee, that's like £1. So, if you buy a motorcycle out there, yeah, our money does go further than Thai money, but not by a massive margin. If you buy a car, yes, our money does go further out there, but again, small. It's not by much. I guess one of the biggest differences is how our money can go further in that country is buying property. Because if you try and buy a house in Britain, oh Christ.
We are screwed.
You can buy a flat for £120,000. You can buy a home better equipped, nice interior, probably fairly well built, for not £120,000 for less in Thailand. So yeah, that's just an example for you. But lucky I found my Meeyaradee, and we had every moment together was special. And it's going to be special to hold Meeyaradee again. But Google, they're talking like the rules are going to start changing in Thailand, where you, at the moment it's 60 days that you're visa exempt, but the Thai government are going to bring that down to 30 days. So that's a bit of a worry. Because it was nice and easy just being able to go, hey, I'm visa exempt, so you don't technically need to go and get a visa, as long as you have your passport with you. But now things are going to change, which is just not good. Food that is quite tasty. But if you don't want to get food poisoning, buy from a Lotus, buy from a 7-Eleven, buy something that is pre-made, that's gone through some kind of health and safety. Yeah, people are friendly there, but there are Thai that do not, like with any country, that do not like a foreigner. And if you're walking around with your true love, which happens to be Thai, then they get quite jealous because they're like, oh, you foreigner, you're taking a Thai woman, they don't like it. And it's like, oh, fuck you then, fuck you, because fuck you. Me and Meeyaradee are very lucky we found each other, and we love each other more than words can ever describe. So don't care what you think, Thai man, whatever. Generally, try and speak a bit of Thai, and the people there will give you a smile. They'll be thankful for that. They'll be like, you're not just some foreigner in Thailand. You're actually making, you're showing that you're trying to show respect. Be careful where you go, because again, you're a foreigner. So I was quite lucky that Meeyaradee kept me safe, and we went to the right places. But Thailand was nice. Obviously, it's nice when you can afford to go to that country and you have the money to do so. I guess Thailand's not so nice if you have to make money in Thailand, because we think money, it's bad enough making money in this country. In Thailand, they don't have as many laws around employees, protecting employees, making sure employees are not abused. They have a lot less health and safety out there, and a lot less laws protecting you who works for a business or you working for someone. So yeah, but just be careful, and if you're going to Thailand, have a good time, because you will like Thailand, and it is a lot less concrete and a lot less grey buildings and a lot more nature and a lot more sun, and it's just nice, as long as you have somewhere nice to stay, because I did see slums in Thailand as me and Meeyaradee were driving by. There are slums out there, and they will be mixed with a slum just down the road, and you could be a hotel only 0.1 mile away from that. So be careful. Apart from that, it was special. Thanks for watching. Until I found a lighthouse in your heart, shining like a